Hello, welcome and welcome back to our channel. I'm Anna Marie and today I will have another tutorial for you featuring some of our latest everyday die collection as well as some of my all-time favorites. Right, so what do I have in front of me? This is 8x8 Mont Blanc card and I have this beautiful mesh background die. I have other bits and pieces as well, but that's in a moment. What I also decided to use is a strip, a leftover from my Blissful Script cardstock. And as you can see, well, obviously we can use this for die cutting and different kind of things, but I'm actually going to use this scrap of card to create a delicate background behind my mesh in random places. Okay, so let's start with this particular element. And obviously the script is going that way. As you can see, we can decide which way we want to obviously use this waist. I am not too bothered about the actual pattern because it's going to be going behind my mesh background die. So all I want to do is just do a little bit of planning and do some tearing. Okay, so in order for me to actually do this, I will need a pen and I will mark a little point here from which I will start tearing towards this corner. And that's what we're going to do. Tearing is fantastic because you don't have to be super precise, but actually it's giving us as well this delicate sort of flowy pattern as well. So look what happens now. Okay, now I have just in small little area exactly where I wanted to have. And now we can do the same thing with the opposite corner if we like. And I think I'm happy with this. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to attach it to the back of my background. And we're going to go with this first. So now I'm going to use 3D pads instead of double-sided tape, just to go and raise my mesh border as well. Now, what I'm going to add in random places as well is a couple of squares with my 3D pads to go inside of my mesh. Okay, and now I'm going to simply stick my background mesh down to my base card. That's lovely. And every square where I placed my 3D pad on from the back is now perfect for me to sprinkle a little bit of glitter in the center. And now stage 2. And what I have in front of me is background leaves die, and I've die cut my leaves using the Blissful Dots green in green color. So I already have the green. I'm just going to ink up a little bit more. I just love how the dots shine through from the back. Okay, so now let's squeeze some of my leaves in the middle. And then, of course, I will be snipping some out. And this is why I love this die so much, because I can actually use it as a whole background, or I can snip out some of the leaves as and when I need them. Okay, so my leaves are ready. And now what do I have here? Okay, now this is our latest circle, lace circle die, and it's in this beautiful brown color, solid color. I also have a lovely dotty wheel die cut in the taupe dotty cardstock, and look how beautifully aligns with the circle from the lace circle. Perfect. This is the smaller version in white, and I will also be using a beautiful gardenia flower die. Now, I created this gardenia a while back, and I hope you watched that video tutorial how I made loads of different gardenias, and if you haven't, I will include the link in the description box below for you, and I will incorporate my gardenia into this arrangement. Right, so this is what we're going to do next. Right, so I only used 3 dots from my hot glue gun, no more than that, and obviously I want a little room, wiggly room for my leaves when I decide to obviously bring them into my arrangement. Now I'm placing a little bit of natural fiber here as well. And next we're just going to pop the largest dotty wheel here as well. 3 places as well. I'm just lifting some of my ends up a bit. There you go. And now we have a smaller size. And that is just going to go here. And at this point, I'm going to add a little bit more natural fiber. There you go. So everything is nice and flowy. And now I'm just going to bring my gardenia flower die to the side a little bit. Okay, just like so. Beautiful. And now my leaves. So we can use a pair of scissors just to snip them out, or you could just tear, entirely up to you. If you need to tidy up any of the leaves that you snipped out, that's easily done as well. And now I'm going to bring my leaves behind of my lace circle. Okay, I can see the one of them here, and I think it's this one that is in my way. So I'm just going to snip it out. There you go. And what do you think of this quick and easy fix? Now, this particular leaf that I snipped out, I'm just going to tidy up again. And that will be going somewhere here. Okay, there you go. So let's attach this. So this is it for now. And let's create a lovely message now. So what I'm going to do next is attach my number 50 for 50th birthday. And there is loads of catchy little things here, and I'm going to show you one of the ways that we can use a background mesh for attaching our numbers, and that's basically this little notch here, which I'm going to just place it here, and the 0 is going to come a little bit lower, but I'm going to attach it exactly the same way. There you go. So now I have my 50 placed in on top of my pink, and that beautifully corresponds as well. So next thing is to actually permanently attach my number 50 and 0. And of course I'm going to use a little bit of PVA glue, but I don't want my numbers to be flat. So I'm literally going to place a little dot of my glue at the top of my 5. Okay, I want my number to be flowy, and the same thing goes for 0. Somewhere there. There you go. And now on to my second very delicate message, with love. Okay, so we're going to incorporate this beautiful tag, which is just for you tags, and we're just going to pop it just somewhere here. But before I do that, I'm going to mount my tag on the scrap bit of white card. Now we have just for you tag, which is beautifully corresponding with my numbers, and I'm just going to pop it just here. I'm going to attach a little pad as well to the back of my tag, so it's nice and bouncy. But I place my pad closer to the top, so therefore my tag is raised a little bit more. Now, as you can see here, what I have is 4, okay, of dotty foils in the corresponding color to my lace circle, and that looks beautiful. Now, so I have 50, I have with love, and now we're looking for a happy birthday message. So we have so many different messages from a typewriter, and happy birthday is one of them. Okay, and now we're just going to be placing a message. Now, before I do that as well, I'm going to attach it to my scrap bit of card as well. And where I'm going to place my message is just here on top of my stapler. I don't know if you can see, but there's a little stapler here that is holding the tag together with the ribbon. Okay, and a final little touch are my little beautiful gems, which they are going to be incorporated into the design. Okay, and my card is done. Well, as you can see, we have the background leaves, gardenia flower, which is one of my first dies that I've ever designed, and of course lots of new dies like the background mesh and numbers and greetings, as well as the lace circles. Well, I hope you liked my video tutorial. If you did, please like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. And I thank you for stopping by, spending your time with me. And I will see you very soon again. Bye-bye for now. Take care.